I know y'all saw that video of Antonio Brown greeting the fans of that Arena League team in Albany when Paul Blart's uncle told him that.
Get off the field right now. You need to get off the field right now. He owns it. No, he doesn't.
Now, the cameraman was trying to help him out and tell him he owned the team, but by that time, his pride was in full swing.
Get off the field right now. You gotta get off the field right now. You're going nowhere. Right now. You gotta go get something. Get off the field right now. You're going nowhere. You're going off the field right now.
Now I'm going to just go on the record and say, if I see a dude walking around with a floral suit and night boots on, you got a lot of money that you spending in a weird way. You probably own the team, but he ain't believe him.
Yeah, this is my field. I'm the owner. Nah, I don't think so. But yeah, well, you don't think so.
He either left embarrassed or unemployed, but let me guess, both of them. Kill me.
Shalom, call halal, Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, QADASH, that's giving all praise to the
you
Most
got
High.
a lot of.
In the name of His only begotten Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. My name is Ibar from the Prophets in Babylon camp down here in Tampa, Florida. And I want to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us His truth and sincerity. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad. And real quick in this video, man, I want to touch on this guy Antonio Brown being racially profiled. Okay. He got racially profiled. That's what that was.
Blart's uncle told him.
Okay, and the reason why he got racially profiled is because he's a Jake. He's an Israelite, man. Okay, and, oh yeah, this right here. Look at his face, man. You know, he pissed as hell. But his security guard came up to him and pretty much told him he got to get off the field. And he told him he owned the field. You know, he owns the team. You know, so imagine you spend all this money to buy a team in a field or whatever, a whole arena, and then you're still getting racially profiled, you know, as if you was just, some random nigga. And that shows you that, this place is not our rest, this is not our kingdom, and we are yet to stay in our captivity, man. Also that these Edomites have a perpetual hatred for us, and this is definitely their world. But one more thing, it shows you that Jake is, Jake is coming back on top. Okay, you got this older Edomite, probably, obviously way older than Antonio Brown. He's working a security job, and this Jake is actually on the arena. He probably want to sign his checks and don't even know it. It says another satisfying racial moment. Security tries to remove owner Antonio Brown. Okay, so this guy was completely misinformed. All right, and more than likely lost his job, man. Okay, more than likely lost his job. But I'm going to grab a few scriptures to touch on this point. First and foremost, let's go to Baruch chapter 3, verse 8. It says, "Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse." So we have been scattered yet this day in our captivity, in the land of our captivity. Okay, and we have been scattered for a reproach and for a curse, and that's what happens. And it showed you that Antonio Brown is an Israelite, and he's still under the curses. No matter how much money you Jakes get, no matter how much fame you get, you're still under the curses. Okay, you cannot escape the curses. It says, and for a reproach, for a mockery, for a shame. And this is what happens no matter, how rich and famous Jake get, This is not your kingdom. It says, and to be subject to payments according to all the iniquity of our fathers, which departed from the Lord, from the Lord our power, right? So our people are subject to payments. Everything you do, you got to pay for it, and the money goes to these devils. He more than likely bought this arena or this field from an Edomite, and now he's getting, racially profiled on his field by even lower Edomites. That shows you we in hell, bro. That shows you that we are at the bottom. That shows you that we need salvation, we need redemption, and the Lord is going to come with healing in His wings to make things right. Because right now things ain't right here, man. All right, this place is not our rest. Let me grab that too. Okay. Let me grab that too, because you Jakes, you get a little bit of money and you try to you see you got the suit on and stuff, but hey, this is not your your rest. So you ain't gonna have peace here. You ain't gonna have tranquility, be able to live comfortably here. Micah chapter 2 verse 10, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. because it is polluted, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. And this is what this place does. It destroys you, man. And he was having a good time at first, but now he don't like he having such a good time. You know, you constantly get reminded that you are Israelites. Okay, every time this happens, you get reminded that you are an Israelite. Okay, let me grab this too. Because really, that Edomite, he was racist, and he has hatred for you Israelites. Okay, so he immediately went up to him and told him he got to get off the field. You know, obviously he didn't get any instructions to do that. You know, he just kind of, you know, went off of his demonic nature. Okay, it says Genesis chapter 27 verse 41, and Esau hated Jacob because of the blessing wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart or in his mind, the days of mourning for my father are at hand, then will I slay my brother Jacob. And that's the spirit of these Edomites. They still in that spirit. They want to slay Jacob. They want to slay us, you know. And if they can find a way to, they will act on it. You know, if this, you know, guy was a cop, he probably would have completely violated, you know, this man before finding out the and that's what they do. They shoot first and ask questions later. All right. Ezekiel chapter 35, but I don't doubt that he definitely got fired. Ezekiel chapter 35 verse 1. Moreover, the word of Yahawah came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Mount Seir and prophesy against it. So we got to prophesy against you devils. We letting the whole world know who you people are. Now it's being found out. Now everybody's talking about Esau, because why? Through the start with the head elders and apostles, great millstone on down, you have been found out. Okay, and you know, we are speaking against you daily. Okay, telling the whole world who you are. It says because look, they call themselves white, which is really witchcraft. It means pure, you know, clean, nice. You know, you go into the definition of white. There's all these positive, you know, words, and then they gave us the name. They call us black. Okay, which you go in definition of that, it means dirty, ugly, evil. You know, stuff like that, man. So this shows you that this man, you know, he and this is why he runs from that name Esau. Okay. Verse 3, it says, and say unto it, thus saith the Lord, YAHAWASHI, behold, O Mount Seir, I am against thee. I will stretch out mine hand against thee, and I will make thee most desolate. The Lord's going to make you devils desolate, man. You know how proud you devils is. You're going to be brought to shame. Okay, you're going to be brought to shame. It says, I will lay thy cities waste, and thou shalt be desolate, and thou shalt know that I am YAHAWASHI. So you're going to know who the true God of the Bible is. And you're going to know that he is for us. He ain't for you. Okay, it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, a never-ending hatred. So in the beginning, or just the last scripture, I showed you how Esau's spirit was to slay his brother Jacob. Well, that spirit is still in him. He has that perpetual hatred. Okay, never-ending hatred. And has shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword in the time of their calamity and the time that their iniquity had an end. So you got to understand something, man. No matter how cool you think you are with these Edomites, you may have an Edomite friend, you know, Edomite, you know, family member or something. For you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Indians, these people hate you, man. You know, and something just gets riled up in their spirit when they see you. They hate to see you. And that's what happened here. That security guy saw him there, you know, he took it upon himself to go try to, you know, tell him he got to get off the field. Didn't even realize that the man owned the damn place. Okay. It also shows you how Jacob's coming up and Esau's going down. Okay. We are witnessing a power switch. Okay. It's like the movie Trading Places. Okay. Esau is going to the bottom and Jacob is going to be at the top. It says, therefore, as I live, saith the Lord YAHAWASHI, I will prepare thee unto blood, and blood shall pursue thee. Since thou hast not hated blood, even blood shall pursue thee. Right. It says, thus I will make Mount Seir most desolate, and cut off from it him that passeth out, and him that returneth. And I will fill his mountains with his slain men, and thy hills, and in thy valleys, and in all thy rivers shalt thou fall. It's like it shall they fall that are slain with the sword. So there you go. You know, you Edomites got a judgment coming to you, man. All right, let me grab this too. Because in this society, we are last. Okay, we are last. Now, Antonio Brown, he ain't the last this. I'll tell you that right now. For you to own a damn arena, you definitely not the last this. Okay, but we are last being Israelites. It says Matthew chapter 20 verse 16. So the last shall be first, and the first shall be last. Okay, so the last shall be first, and the first shall be last. So Israel is about to be on top. Israel about to be in power. It says, for many be called, but few chosen. Now we know that, it's all about the Israelites, most importantly, the elect of the nation of Israel. So whoever that they are, they're going to be, ultimately first, which we hope and pray to be a part of that number. They're going to be first, okay, and the kingdom to come. But in this kingdom, Esau, he's first, man. Okay, well, let me grab that too, the head and the tail. Going to these curses. Let's go to Deuteronomy 28, verse 13. It says, and the Lord Yahawah shall make thee the head and not the tail. Well, we had it. Well, this is the blessing. Right now we are the tail, but the Lord's going to make us the head. It says, and thou shalt be above only, and thou shalt not be beneath, if that thou hearken unto the commandments of Yahawah thy power, which I command thee this day, and observe to do them. Right. So you hearken unto YAHAWASHI, the Lord's going to make you the head and not the tail. All right. And that's what we long for. We long for our kingdom. We at the bottom here. Okay, we are at the bottom. Okay, the last of the last. So the Lord's going to change that and put Esau at the bottom. Okay, it says, and thou shalt not go aside from any of the words which I command thee this day, to the right hand or to the left, to go after other gods to serve them. And that's what Jacob's been doing. Jake been serving these other guys, not realizing that we have the true power. We have the true power. Let me grab this. Bear with me 1 second. 1 second. Here we go. This is Psalm chapter 50, verse Psalm chapter 50, verse let's go to verse 20. It says, thou sittest and speakest against thy brother, thou slanderest thine own mother's son. These things hast thou done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such an one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. So that's what the Lord is doing right now. He is reproving this man and setting us in order before his eyes. Putting us back in, to the spirit of being Israel, putting us back into, a rulership mindset. Let's bring this back. These things thou hast done, and I kept silence. Thou thoughtest that I was altogether such as one as thyself, but I will reprove thee and set them in order before thine eyes. Now consider this, that ye forget the Most High, lest I tear you in pieces, and there be none to deliver you. Right? So you got to come back to YAHAWASHI. Okay? You got to come back to YAHAWASHI, man. And these devils, they really thought that the Most High was a so-called white man. They really thought that he was, with them. They really thought that they were God's people, and they was able to do all this evil to us for a period of time for our punishment. But now the Lord is, bringing this man back to his base state, bringing him back to the bottom. And you Edomites ain't ever gonna be on top again, bro. Okay. Every dog has his day, and your day is coming to an end. It says Obadiah chapter 1, verse 1. It says, the vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord YAHAWASHI concerning Edom. We have heard a rumor from the Lord YAHAWASHI. An ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. So you Edomites, you are greatly despised, man. Okay, you have, polluted and destroyed the whole world. You are greatly despised. It says, the pride of thine heart hath deceived thee. Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, whose habitation is high, that saith in thy heart, in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? Somebody tell you that they own the field. That's, this nigga in the floral suit. You gotta, at least check with somebody first, But nah, he just kept on going, because Esau is proud. Okay, it says, whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? And that's the spirit of this man. He thinks that he can't get brought down to the ground. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and that's their favorite bird, though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down to the ground, saith Yahawah. Okay, and that's like I said, this guy was just a security guard. He called himself doing his job, but he should have read the fine print. He should have seen who was signing his checks, and he more likely got fired, man. I'm gonna bring this back. I'm gonna close out. I pray this has been edifying to the hopeful elect, Shalom, or to the elect, Shalom, Kwame Sharala, Baba Ball. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone who taught us his truth and sincerity. Peace and salutations to the hopeful elect scattered abroad.
I know y'all saw that video of Antonio Brown greeting the fans of that Arena League team in Albany when Paul Blart's uncle told him that.
Get off the field right now. You need to get off the field right now. He owns it. No, he doesn't.
Now, the cameraman was trying to help him out and tell him he on the team, but by that time, his pride was in full swing.
Get off the field right now. You got to get off the field right now. We're going nowhere right now. You got to go get some good off the field right now. We're going nowhere.
You see how nasty he was being. He was being real nasty, and that's what these Edomites do. Every now and then you're going to see their true colors come out, and that's what it is, okay?
You're going off the field right now.
Now I'm going to just go on the record and say, if I see a dude walking around with a floral suit and night boots on, you got a lot of money that you spend in a weird way. You probably own the team, but he ain't believe him.
Yeah, this is my field. I'm the owner. Nah, I don't think so. But yeah, well, you don't think so.
He either left embarrassed or unemployed, but let me guess, both.
He said, nah, I don't think so. How demonic. Okay, he thought because he was a Jake, there was no way. There was no way he could own that field. Which, this guy Antonio Brown, he played for the Bucks as a football player. He was pretty good, but he ended up quitting the sport, and I guess he bought his own little field or whatever, and he's really liked by these Edomites. These Edomites love Antonio Brown, but this guy said, nah, I don't think so. Why would you say that, man? Because he figured, okay, nah, you a nigga, you can't possibly own this field. You can't possibly own anything but that weirdest last suit you got on. He probably saw the boots too. Maybe if he didn't wear the boots, then the guy would have taken him a little more seriously. But it shows you that we are still, hated and at the bottom and in the land of our captivity. 1:44 p.m. call YAHWASHI 4:41. We are at the bottom, but amen. We are about to come up. Let me grab this too before I close out. Speaking of that, because this man is about to get kicked out of the power seat. It says 2 Ezra chapter 6 verse 27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which have been so long without fruit shall be declared. So the truth about us being a true people of God and God's chosen people and the Israelites is going to be declared in this earth, man. And your average Edomite, nah, I don't think so. Well, you thought wrong, and you're going to find out. Shalom, Kwame Sharala, Baba Ball.